Yay! Happy Wednesday! It's been a minute. I have had so many things going on. I'm super excited. Very excited. So, we are Wednesday. And if you know me and you have done a loan with me, if you are an agent, chances are we have done down payment assistance together because that is what I am passionate about, right? Like, out of all the deals that I can do, and we have a plethora of loan products. I had an agent webinar the other day that we were talking about all of the non-QM things, and we are the number one lender for non-QM loans. We have an abundance of different types of non-QM products that we can do, on top of being able to send things out to brokers. But out of everything that we can do, my favorite is down payment assistance. I love working with home buyers who are in that niche simply because it's making an impact, it's making a difference. We have the ability to make impacts and differences in everybody's lives just based off of the mentality that we have, or that we choose to put forth. And that is what I am committed to doing this year, and being vibrant and everything else. My word of the year, right? But I truly do love doing down payment assistance. I love it whenever I have the ability, to sit there and tell somebody, this is how we're going to get you done, this is how we're going to structure it. People that have never thought that it was something that was possible for them, or didn't think they had the means to do so, and a whole new world is just being opened up for them. So that is my passion. And it started with my origin story. A lot of you know my origin story. My origin story is simply because I worked with a mother who was in an abusive relationship. She left her husband, took her and her kids to go live in a restart home. She worked for that home for 2 years, came back, got pre-approved, and we got her in with down payment assistance, bringing nothing to the table. And she came in with her kids, and just the way that it impacted her lives and the lives of her kids, it was amazing. That has always stuck with me. I was in my early 20s. I don't even think I was legal to drink, but I always wanted to be able to have that kind of impact. So I have made it my life's mission, my career's mission, to help people, whether in those kind of situations or whatever the situation might be, and finding a path forward. And so let's talk about down payment assistance. I work with TSHAC, TDHCA, Seth. We work with Chenoa and Essex. I've done several different types of down payment assistance in regards to what it is specifically about your loan that makes a requirement. And each one of them have certain requirements that you have to abide by. None of them are strictly based off of FHA guidelines. Until, yes, we are now able to operate and offer down payment assistant program through cross country themselves that's strictly off of FHA guidelines. What? Oh my God. I about fell out of my chair. So what does that mean? TSHAC, for example, requires a minimum of a 620 credit score in order for you to qualify for down payment assistance, and has an income limit in what they can do. Cross country, because we are operating strictly off of FHA guidelines, does not have that limited credit score other than what FHA's limited credit score is. Yes, yay. That opens up so many levels. So let's talk about what that means, right? I run into a lot of scenarios where I have a buyer who is not yet at that marker where they may need to be. And you'd be surprised how many people that are not there credit wise that are there all the other ways that they need to be, right? Like they're there ratio wise, income, assets, reserves, or whatnot. And they may have the assets, but they don't want to spend it because they want to stay liquid. And the same thing that I tell all of my buyers, you know your economics better than I do. My job is not to try to put you in a pigeonhole. My job is to figure out what it looks like to set you up for success long term. And if these products do that and allow you to stay liquid to meet your financial goals in the future, then why not? Right? If you could stay liquid. Let's talk about what else that means. We don't have income limit requirements like TSHAC and TDHCA does. Chinoa does not have an income limit requirement as well. It does have a minimum of a 600 credit score requirement, but there's a little bit further things that you kind of need to look at to see which one is better. Dive deep. Always dive deep. Always dive deep. We want to make sure that we're looking at what best serves the buyer, because the cross-country down payment assistance may not be as good as Chinoa or vice versa, but what is it about the programs that give the buyer the best benefit? And it's our jobs as loan officers to be able to educate our clients or our agents as to what that option may be, so that we are setting them up for success. But at the end of the day, it is options, and options. We are loving it, and I'm super excited. You have no idea how excited I am. I had a call earlier this morning with our scenarios desk talking about this specific program, and they were like, Lynn, this is your program. Out of all of the programs that you do, this is your program. So I'm extremely excited. I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am. I'm just so excited. I'm getting comfortable in my chair because it's just so amazing. It's amazing because of the people that we're going to be able to reach, the opportunities that we're going to be able to create, the impact that we're going to be able to have on more people that were not quite there yet. That may be sooner than expected. Now, grant you, with all of that, it's setting expectations. There is a responsibility to our clients, our agents, and everybody else, and setting the expectations to make sure that we are letting them know all of the ifs, ands, and buts about a program, the ins and outs, and everything in between, so that we are setting those realistic expectations. And if you know me, I love transparency. I want to be able to tell you the things you need to know and not the things that you want to know. I say that often because it is my job to make sure that you have all of the information that you need in order to make the decisions that you make. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. It's just so that I can educate you, right? And so that's what I love the most about what we do, is just being able to give the information out there, being able to make a difference, being able to have the options, being able to put a smile on somebody's face and put somebody in a home. So if you have any questions, if you want to collaborate, if you want to brainstorm, if you want to just talk, I'm here. Give me a call. Have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon.